Hey guys, so it's Saturday morning and we came to work today because Joe didn't complete all that he needed to complete yesterday. We always do 4 boxes a day when we're doing this product, but he only did 2.5 yesterday because of the disaster that happened with Jada's car keys, and we're still on standby to remedy that problem, and then I'll show you guys the remedy when we get the keys, okay? But in any case, yesterday we got a little bit of sad news. This beautiful woman that was like family to us, this is a lady that my cousin Effie took care of for 10 years. She was a Jewish woman. She passed away yesterday. She was either 91 or 92, and she did lead a very full life. In the last 10 years of her life, Effie came to work for her and took very good care of her, but for the last 6 months they put her in a home because she needed a lot more attention because she kept falling and Effie couldn't help her. But you know what, she kept falling in the home too. They don't really take care of them in those homes. She developed pneumonia a week ago, and then last night she died. And it was really sad for my cousin because she really wanted to be by her side when she took her last breath, because my cousin was there for my grandma when she took her last breath. My cousin was only 15 at the time, and she says, you know, Madeline was like a mom to me. I was with her for 10 years. She wasn't the kind of caregiver that stayed in one room and Madeline was in the other room. After Madeline's husband passed 5 years ago, Effie slept in the same bed with Madeline and took care of all her needs, just like you would sleep with a grandma, you know. So Madeline was 91 or 92, and Madeline always told everybody that Effie was her daughter. And she only had one biological son. He's in his 60s and he has a wife and they have kids and they have grandkids, of course. But Effie was prominent. Even at her house, when you would attend Madeline's house, they would celebrate Hanukkah and they would allow Effie to celebrate Christmas. So they would have a Christmas tree here and then the menorah there, and they were just like really into her to make her feel at home. They know a lot of Creole words. They love Belizean food. We know a lot of Yiddish words because of them, and we love Jewish food. And I'm coming! And so it's bittersweet for Effie because, you know, she was older and she lived a full life. She always told Effie that her husband took her all over the world except for China. I think that's the only country she didn't visit. And she did a lot of activity with Effie, you know, in the 10 years that they were together. They did their nails, they went on cruise, they went on trips, whatever. And Effie is just so heartbroken and sad today. So I'm kind of sad for her because Madeline was family. You know, you don't pick your family sometimes by blood. Madeline was family, you know. So even when I called my mom, she was kind of sad, and the kids were kind of sad. And they're like, oh no, Miss Madeline, because we used to go swim at her pool. Effie threw parties there all the time, and you know, she let us pretend like we owned the house because it was in Beverly Hills. Well, the house still is there, but she came to my birthday party in 2013, and just, I mean, even a friend that I met through YouTube, her son, it was just like, he adored her when he met her at my birthday party. They got along famously, so I had to text him last night and say, your little girlfriend died. So anyway, she's in a better place, like they say, huh? But let me go to the machine and work because Joe's waiting for me. You know what, it's done. We're heading home, but before that we're gonna stop at Food for Less, and we're gonna buy a couple items to do a barbecue tomorrow. I'm not really into barbecue, but that's what the kids want. Well, Josh and Jada. Jory could care less. Hey guys, so this is what I'm wearing today. See? Nail polish is blue. I am going to a movie premiere. It's over at the church. I don't know where all they're going to show the movie at, but there's some stars in it. There's somebody off of Tyler Perry's The Have and the Have Not. Somebody off of Girlfriends, the old show. And so one of the brothers of the church is the co-producer. So we're going to support him, and also for an outing. So as usual guys, I'm always painting my fingernails last minute because they're always jacked up from working at that shop. The solvent takes off the polish, you know. So look at my earrings, see? Earrings and a necklace is made from Welk. I believe it's W-H-E-L-K. Yeah, if it's wrong, I'll correct it for you guys when I'm editing. But that's from like an animal that lives in the sea. And my mom, when she used to go to Belize, she would bring back these for me. But at a certain point, they stopped them from using it as jewelry and stuff because I think they were like killing out all the Welk and stuff and making them extinct. So it's like something that's a cousin of snail. But these are like beautiful for jewelry, but they can break real easily, just like any other shell. So I have my Prov 31 bracelet on that I made. I made 2 of these and I gave one away as a gift to somebody, and I kept this one for myself. I don't know who all is gonna be at this movie premiere, and I'd rather be overdressed than underdressed anywhere I go. I'd rather, if I'm the only one that's overdressed, I never feel stupid because I'm overdressed. But when I'm underdressed, oh my goodness, I want to run home and hide. So I'm wearing my Bear Pantry Show blue jacket. I haven't worn this jacket for a while, for about 2 years, ever since I took those pictures for the show. This front camera sucks. The front camera sucks. To make it look that.
Yep. You got look ugly as supposed to be.
Hey guys, it's Father's Day today here in America. Here's Faja. You guys know I got that from Austin Powers, right? Faja. Faja from Gold Member. Yes, we are Austin Powers fans. So Joe and I are going out to one of our main streets. You know, in Belize, the main street in the city is called Albert Street, based on Prince Albert. And so I don't know if it's a Belizean thing or it's my family thing, but whenever we're going out on one of the main streets to just drive and look for stuff, my mom would say, oh, you're going out on the Alberts today? So we're going out on the Alberts. Calandra, that's for you. And we're gonna go look for this guy that sells computer chairs. I don't know where he gets them from. Yeah, he sells them on the side of the street. I don't know where he gets them from. I think it falls off of the back of a Costco truck. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And so he sells them for $50 or less. And they're good $200 and $300 computer chairs, okay? The cheaper chairs, like the $99 chairs, he'll sell those for 20 bucks. So I want to go get one of the super good ones because I'm having a lot of hip pain because of sitting on that chair, the chair from the dinner table. That's what I'm using for my little workstation. I'm not having any more eye strain because I'm using that big screen TV, but I'm having some hip pains. So I need to get a good ergonomic chair. Is that the word? So we're having a good day though. It's not too hot yet, but it's gonna get hot. So Joe, here's on my camera. Joe wants to go back home and quickly cook his ribs and his chicken on the barbecue grill. And then I'm gonna make like one side dish, mac and cheese. And I'm gonna make an apple pie for us because I did the apple pie for Louis yesterday and it came out so good and we didn't get none. So Jada says we have to make one for ourselves. So let's see if we find this guy. So this is another busy street that we have here. This is actually Route 66, guys. Have you ever heard of Route 66? It's a popular road that runs from the west coast to the east coast, right? It goes all the way to the east coast. So in our neck of the woods, it's called Foothill Boulevard, but it's actually old Route 66. I'll see if I can find one of the signs to show you guys. This is the oldest road in America that joins the east to the west. Right, Joe? See that way? On the other side of the road? Or right here by us? Right here by us? Joe's so slow. Joe's always a dollar late and a penny shy. I'll find it for you guys because we're gonna be on this for a little bit. You guys, do you see it? See Route 66? Route 66. Yay! Calandra, this is the road I'm gonna take and come see you, girl.
Oh, you gonna get there?
Joe said, we gonna get there, never worry. Joe says they must have locked the guy up already because he's selling stolen chairs. I don't think they're stolen because this guy has been doing this for 3 years and the police would have already come over there to say, show me your sales permit, show me where you bought the stuff from, blah, blah, blah. They're strict over here with that kind of stuff, so I don't think it's stolen. I think he just gets it by the pallet loads or something like that. At least I hope not.
Now he buy that like clothes up there.
Yeah, I hope it's not stolen. Okay, okay, slow down, slow down. Here's my house. See this house right here? The truck is blocking it, boo.
I don't like
Okay, stop, stop, stop. Joe don't like to see this house. I'm not seeing it good in the camera. Yeah, there we go. But I love the house because of the pillars in the front. It looks like a church. And so that's the house I told him I want him to buy for me. I don't like these horses' head on the gate. It looks too old-time Mexico-ish. But Joe likes the houses out here. This is a neighboring town from my town. But it's rural out here, and they can still have, see the warehouse back there? They can still have cow and dory out here. Cow and dory. You know what a dory is, guys? It's kind of like a canoe, but it's a workboat. Back in the olden days, they made those and they can pull log and lumber and stuff on it. And so those type of canoes can carry a lot of weight, more so than a regular canoe. It's called a dory. I believe it's spelled D-O-R-E-Y. So whenever it's so rural, me and Joel will say, it's so rural over here, they still have cows and dories. Calandra, I saw that you put on Facebook the other day that you were listening to Sparrow. Joel, was it Sparrow that made the song about Bill Clinton? Was it Sparrow? Yeah. I'm gonna check to see if it's Sparrow that made that song, and then I'll tell you the name of the song. Don't Touch My President. That's what the song is called. It's about the Monica Lewinsky thing, and it's so funny, and it has such a good rhythm. I think it's Sparrow that made that song. And I want you to listen to Eric Donaldson. He does reggae, but that cool, calm reggae. And Joe was singing one of his songs just now. He says, every day things are getting worse, and try as you may, you don't know who to curse. What we are gonna do. That's the name of the song. What we are gonna do. Which means in Jamaican, what are we gonna do? And to show you how Jamaicans speak differently than Belizeans, we wouldn't say what we are gonna do in Creole. We'd say that way we are do. Right, Joe? So Jamaicans would say what we are gonna do. Belizeans say that what we are do, and it means what are we gonna do. I'm boiling some water here to make some mac and cheese. I only have a little bit of the elbows here. See, a little bit in the box. I used half of it the other day to make a cold salad, and a lot of cheese. But I grated all the cheese because they were like wanting to go bad. This is Joe's ribs that he seasoned up already. I still have to cut the chicken up, and I found a little pie. What do you got? Dish here, but I'm gonna go get the big one. And pretty much Father's Day is in full swing. The thing that we went to last night, we went to the church to support one of the brothers in the church. He is from Nigeria originally. His mom is a dear, dear friend of mine. She's my little prayer warrior. And he is a filmmaker, and he hooked up with some other company called Biblical Films. I think it's Biblical Films. That's hard to say together. There's a lot of L's in there. biblicalfilms.org, and they're like a production company that's making little small independent films, and they're using some I would say big name actors. I mean, it's not Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise or whatever, but they use the guy that used to play Bookman on, what's the one with JJ? You guys know the name, Good Times. And they use this guy Lamont something that's on The Have and the Have-Nots right now by Tyler Perry. He's the preacher guy. They use this young man, Denver Dowridge, that I think he used to be on Girlfriends, but he does like commercials and a lot of stuff. And then this other young man was there, Tyrone Burton, I think was his name. He was the boyfriend on Not So Raven. And so they're using like all these side cast members, and I think they're big name because I'm not in any movies. And they were in the movie, and they were just lovely to meet. I didn't meet the Lamont guy from Have and Have-Nots. I think he had a death in the family. But I talked to that Denver Dowridge guy, and he was just a wealth of information to try to get Jory to be in movies. And Tyrone, he was such a sweetheart. He talked to Joe and me, and he was just really, really cool. So I'm glad I went to support my brother in the church. And it kind of hurts my neck to sit in the church and watch, because the screen is there and the screen is there and it's not in front, and I'm like this. Once Bill, Joe and I were like this, back to back. I'm watching that screen, he was watching that screen, and this lady behind me was like, I wish I had somebody to lean on like that because my neck hurts too. So when I came home, I had dizzy spells last night because of the neck issue. But I'm good today. I'm good today.
Wednesday's cross with me. Mom's forcing me to learn how to make pie.
Yeah, because she worked me to death yesterday to make Lewis's pie.
I didn't work you to death.
You could have made your own pie for Lewis.
Lewis asked you.
I don't know how I get involved in that. Lewis is not my child.
He asked you. He's your child, Mom. He's on your show.
What is a carpetbagger, Jory?
Oh, that was like somebody who was like West in the old days or some crap.
It has something to do with politics, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Republican versus Democrat or something like that.
Probably.
These kids know some stuff. Where did you get that from? Family Guy?
Yeah, that was totally right.
I got it right.
I think it was.
You know you're half naked in this
You
picture.
can't see it though. You see my head, right?
I hope
It's
not.
a wide lens, Jada.
See your head.
Hey. You liking your Father's Day?
Huh?
Are you liking your Father's Day?
Yeah, but I need $1 million. I need $1 million on my
Well, that
kid.
was nice, Daddy. Bye.
Nice knowing you. Gina,
Huh?
see how I'm mincing it? Just with the flour?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like cutting the butter in.
Wednesday. Wednesday poopers scoopers. You. She's so mad at me. Whatever.
Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.